What is up, my friends? My name is Echo, and today I have Spooby HD back on the channel, and we're talking about Cao Cao, his talent tree, and how he should be upgraded. Spooby, 2 days in a row on the channel, brother. How you doing, man?
I'm doing excellent, Echo. Thank you very much for having me on here.
No problem, man. So yesterday we talked about Minamoto and how to upgrade him, and while we were doing those upgrades of the talent tree, we were keeping in mind that Cao Cao would be the secondary commander behind him, so what better to follow up that video with an upgrade guide of Cao Cao himself. So before we get into any of those plans, guys, I want to remind you to subscribe to the channel for daily Rise of Civilizations videos, and also Spooby HD bringing out daily Rise of Civilizations videos as well. Want to let all you guys know that this video has been sponsored by Rise of Civilizations. Spooby, tell us a little bit about you and your channel, man.
Well, everyone, thank you very much, Echo, for having me on the channel. I really do appreciate it. And I'm Spooby HD. I like to create Rise of Civilization like commander guides. I love to create like parody content as well. I love to just like have fun within the game. I do realize like the full scope of of just like a lot of serious players. However, I want to go and reach out to the other demographic, which is like, just the people like who just like to have fun, who like war content, through expedition matches, and pretty much just pairing up certain heroes to have like a crazy kind of ending.
And Spooby, we are so lucky to have a guy like you, man. Thanks for being in the community, brother.
Wow.
Yeah. But let's get into this commander talent tree because, it's time to upgrade this guy here. The talent tree is brand new, so all of the talents have been reset. How are we going to be building up Cao Cao today, and how is he going to benefit Minamoto or complement Minamoto?
So here's the thing. So if you guys do not already know, Cao Cao actually used to be a nuker hero. And unfortunately, with the new update, the new talent tree 2.0, we're actually going to see him actually moving over from a nuker over to mobility. Now, mobility is actually be really good, especially like for fleeing like from across like the battlefield. If you go and read the description, Echo, to show the audience, it's going to be the commander is very flexible in the battlefield. Now, the reason we're going to want to go ahead and build him, we're actually building him as more of like a pseudo kind of hero, because like once again, the talent trees do not stack. Okay, this actually be all about the skills. We actually go over to the skills as well. You guys probably wonders like, okay, why not build him as a jungler? Why not build him as mobility even? Or why not just build him as a cavalry as well? We're actually going to go on and look at his expertise skill, and this be like when you have him completely maxed out. This would be the fullest potential of Cao Cao. This would be right into the mill, Echo. Go ahead and tap on the skills. You go look right into the mill. It's called the Emperor of Wu of Wei. Now this would be increase the cavalry attack by 25%, but also decreases cavalry defense by 10%. Okay. So that's be like coupled with like a full cavalry armory with the chance of having increased march speed, of having increased attack through the cavalry tree, which I'll be showing you guys in a little bit. It's going to show his truest potential of being the best cavalry commander in the game.
Okay, that sounds great. And I'm happy enough to have Cao Cao sitting at level 20 right now. Shall we get into the talent tree and really build him into being a force to be reckoned with?
Absolutely, Echo. So let's go and get started. So I do actually see that you only have we're going to go ahead and just build him up as a straight cavalry for you.
Okay.
And then for the rest of the talent points, I'll go and tell you guys the recommendation. If you guys do actually have him up to level 30 or level 40, I'll go and show you guys what to invest in next. So we're actually going to go into the march speed of cavalry. We're going to see the increased march speed of cavalry units by 3%. This will be the very first one. So let's go and open up that door. Let's see what the open road really has for us. We're also going to want to go for the defense of cavalry. That's going to be the very top, Echo. And we're also going to see the attack of cavalry as well.
Okay, the attack that's health. We got attack. So we're going to go get that going right there. Okay, so that opened up for us. Halberd?
Yes, that should be Halberd. Okay, this is going to be a game changer right here, boys. If you go and read that off right there, Echo, it's going to be the cavalry units led by this commander deals an additional 9% damage to archer units. Now it's a huge pain because cavalry and archers, they battle out with each other, and just having that extra 9% damage onto a single cavalry unit, that's gonna be absolutely broken, especially for expedition matches, because you guys already know if you guys are on level 45 for expeditions, you guys should be facing off against Cao Cao, and he has 180,000 tier 3 archer units. And forgive me if I'm wrong, but it's around that much for archer units. It's either that or cavalry, but pretty much y'all just you're gonna be able to have all that kind of damage. That's gonna be a game changer right there. We're also gonna want to go for the dragon saber as well. That's gonna be off to your left. That's
just gonna be the normal attack damage of all troops led by the commander, so that makes them all stronger, which is awesome as well.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
And we're for cavalry units, that the main basis of him is just going to have mobility, but also having good striking power. Okay. It's more or less like a hit and run kind of tactic.
So we're going to be sinking 6 points into these two right here. Let's go. There's 3 right there. We're going to go 3 into this one here. That's leaving me with 9 more points, Spooby. Are we going to be messing around with Charge or with Galley?
Actually, no, we're not. It's because, like, you know, pretty much we're not really going to be focusing on defense really for this build. Even Galilei having the increase of health of this unit, because to be honest, like, you know, for health, it's just not really that enticing, you know, for battle. You know, like, I'd rather go straight offense and defense. You know, health can be another thing. We can go ahead and just pair off with like or for example, like Cleopatra. We can have Boudica. We have Minamoto, even like, you know, as like their secondary commander, and keep everything just to par. But we're also because the last one we're actually going to get, Echo, is actually be the disarm skill. Now, disarm is a very busted ability. That's going to take 4 in all. It's going to be normal attack has a 10% chance to reduce enemy attack by 20% for the next 2 seconds.
Okay, so how are we getting there? We have to go to this 3 slot right here, right?
Attack of all Cavalry, and also the march speed of Cavalry as well. So it's going to be like a double edge. So it's going to be really good.
All right, we'll go 1, 2, 3. We'll add 2 more right here. That leaves me with 4, which is going to be enough to... Wait, why is disarm not available?
And that's actually be for the attack of Cavalry as well on the top. You actually want to go on that right there.
Okay, so we have to do that, and now it unlocks.
You're also going to go to the disarm skill. If, like, you know, even if you want to, Echo, we can go ahead and just split it off. We can go 1 for Undying Fury, and that's going to have the ability of normal attacks grants an additional 3 rage for you. We can also go up to the disarm. We're just going to upgrade that by 3 or by 2.
So we want 1 here, and we want 2 right here. Absolutely. And that's it. Now the question is, because I only had 19 talent points to spend, when I do accumulate more, Spooby, where should I be adding them? Should I be continuing on this Cavalry track? Is there anything else that's important over here that I should be paying attention to? Or are we going to go into a different, maybe, mobility route?
Okay, so to be completely honest, I would actually really like to say that, like, that Cavalry is pretty much done at this point. And you're gonna, like, pretty much, like, if you go level them by like 4 or 5 levels, go ahead and just max out that Undying Fury and the disarm skill.
And then that's going to be it.
Actually, we're actually going to go move on down. So if you actually don't have them completely maxed out, go ahead and go into the mobility path, Echo. And actually, the reason why is because we're gonna want additional march speed with Cao Cao. You know, because like he's gonna be a cavalry commander. You know, we're gonna want him to have that significant name, like being mobile onto the battlefield. So we're actually going to. So, pretty much, like, so speaking of, we're actually going to want to. I know you do not have any more talent points. We're actually going to start off with the march speed of all troops. That's going to be on the very. That's going to be the centerpiece.
Yep.
And then we're also going to go for the defense of all troops, the health of all troops, the attack of all troops, and also the hasty departure. That's actually be right next. That's going to have the little horse icon. And the reason why I like this one so much is going to be when troops led by this commander depart from a structure, increase march speed by 60% for the next 10 seconds. So, say for instance, I just got done like raiding a base. And there's like, you know, say for instance, like, you know, we're like in war, okay? And I just got done raiding the base. I just got a victory royale, or I got like some kind of victory, and there's troops already coming for me. What's going to happen? I'm going to be my march speed is going to increase by 60%, so they actually have like a least chance to catch me.
Okay, so I can actually get away. You know what I like, Spooby? I like that we're doing this right now and talking about if people had additional points. Because people watching this video, they could have more talent tree points to spend than I do. And I like that we're kind of completing the whole puzzle here for someone that may be at a more advanced position than I am.
Absolutely. Oh, and I just want to go and release just one more thing. Now, pretty much, y'all, there's actually other heroes inside the entire game. If you want to go ahead and back out for a second, you're going to see that Cao Cao and Minamoto are going to be built as junglers as well. You do have the option, however, you do have Boudica. She's a fantastic jungler by itself. You also have Lohar. So do not worry, guys. We'll also be coming out with content on basing off on Boudica and on Lohar, so do not worry about it.
And guys, if you don't see those on my channel, guys, or maybe it doesn't come out yet, make sure you check out Spooby's channel, because he does spend a lot of time on these commander guides. And although you don't get to look at my face on the videos, you will have his knowledge, and his face is not that bad to look at. So you should definitely go check him out as well. Spooby, any last things that we want to talk about Cao Cao before we close things out for today? Any last tips that you want to give or highlights about this commander?
Absolutely. So, okay, pretty much like for Cao, one tip I really want to give you guys is to max out the first skill. Now, the first skill, again, guys, is going to be the Dragon Rider. It's going to be direct damage factor of 800 or 1400 when you go max it out, and decreases the target's attack by 25% and march speed by 6% for the next 3 seconds. And what's going to be maxed out is going to be 40% for the attack reduction, and it's going to be 10% for the march speed reduction. You're really going to want that, y'all, for every single commander you get on this game. Make sure to always have the first skill maxed out, because it's always going to be the most powerful.
I didn't do that, Spooby.
Oh, don't worry about it, Echo. I didn't do it either. I get it.
We'll get there eventually. We grind so hard, we'll get the points. It'll happen.
Yes, and I just want to just talk about secondary commanders, if you guys do not mind. And that's actually be between Joan of Arc. You're also gonna have the turn of Pelagus or Peletius. You're also gonna have Lancelot if you're free to play. And pretty much like and this would be just like the audience that just pulled him out of like a whim, out of like a free golden chest. You just pulled Cao Cao, and like if you guys want like a cheap alternative, go with Lancelot because of his first skill being Coral, and that you also have Knights of the Round Table being able to increase March speed further. You also have the Forbidden Love being able to reduce all damage taken for the next 10%. You're also going to have the Battle of Sorrow. And guys, maxing out elite commanders is super easy. Like for me, I've only been playing for about 30 or 40 days, and already have most of my elites already maxed out.
Well, those are some great tips, Spooby, because not everyone is pay to play. And it's great to have tips for some of those other commanders as well. And I love I mean, honestly, Spooby, I could do everyone's talent tree and upgrade so many. We should just continue doing these guys because I love hanging out with you on the channel here. And honestly, you have a lot more knowledge in this area. So it'll help me in the game personally as well. So can we agree to have you back on the channel again soon?
Man, I would. It would be an honor. Thank you very much, Echo. I really appreciate that.
No problem, brother. So guys, we're going to end this video here. I want to remind you again, check out Spooby's channel. Go give him a sub because he definitely deserves it. If you like this video, throw a thumbs up. Show some love to your boy Echo. And remember, you can always find me on Discord. Link is there as well in the description below. Or you can hit me up on Twitter at EchoThrough. But that's been it. And I will see all of you back here again tomorrow with another Commander Guide. I think we're going to be focusing on Joan of Arc. Until then, be good.